Alright, we are ready to screen print. These are the tools you will need to change out the old screen for a new screen, or if you want to change colors, you have to wash out your screen and then put it back in when it's dry. So you're going to need obviously your screen, then you're going to need a new screen, pliers, a screwdriver that's flat, has a flat head, and clothesline rope, and obviously scissors to trim up the screen. So when you open up your screen, you're going to see grooves that go all the way around. The first thing you're going to have to do is take out the old clothesline string so that you can replace it. It's pretty self-explanatory here. You just use the pliers to pull out the old clothesline. So just go around and just keep pulling out the clothesline thread. I like to choke up after a while and put the pliers closer to the board to get a better pull. At this point, if you are starting with an old screen, you just need to save that, put it in my office, you'll see the pile. If you're putting on a brand new screen, or if you're putting back in your screen to change color, you have to make sure that it overlaps the grooves, right? Then it's pretty easy. You just need to get the clothesline back in. So start somewhere on the bottom, either corner, doesn't matter, but definitely start on the bottom. You'll notice the bottom because the hinge is at the top, right? So just make sure you're paying attention. It doesn't really matter if you mess up and you forget or you weren't paying attention. It's just a little bit better if it's on the bottom. Work your way around, just carefully putting in the clothesline. You need your fingers there to guide it, but make sure that you're obviously not pressing the screwdriver into your finger, right? Common sense. When you get to the end, cut off any extra. If this is a redo, it should be perfect. Also, if you're just putting it back in, please don't cut any more off, but if you're starting with a brand new screen, you just trim up the excess. Now it's time to lay down the tape. You're going to lay down the tape in the inside, make it a little longer so it sits on the wood. And what you're doing is you're eyeballing the thin wooden piece. There, I just marked it with my finger. You'll see it on your screen. So I'm lining up the end of the tape with the end of that wooden piece. Okay, the front. Now you're going to do one more layer on the front of the tape, and you're lining the edge up against the wooden frame. If you see, I'm taking my thumbs and I'm kind of folding them in like that to try to get the ends to kind of stick up, right? So again, do it a little longer. This makes it easy to get the tape off in the end. All right, have fun printing.